So when our RCATs are unbalanced for bank 1 and 2 when performing diagnostics, we either have something going on with injectors or ignition. So we're going to do further investigation, see what we find there after we scope the cylinders to make sure there's no cylinder scoring. So we are now under the 996. We've checked most of the components. This car is actually pretty original, which is a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is it's going to need a lot of components like water pump, thermostat, all that's original. Pretty much everything got an oil leak here. If we're going to perform a IMS solution, we'll fix all this. This is all this crud. When we take the gearbox down, the suspension's original, the bump stop's breaking off. The coils, which are off now, they're ancient. They're the small coil with a ton of cracks everywhere. And it's pretty common on these smaller coils. Every one of them has a crack. You see all those cracks right there? They're going right through, and these will leak arc. But every one of them has a crack, and that's why Porsche started using the large coils. Well, of course we would replace this, but right now we're going to focus on cylinders, and the cylinders look great. We always want to see long-term fuel trims pretty balanced, so we're going to advise replacing the coils as we know they're already pretty bad, and then also the injectors to prevent any kind of issues down the road. Most of them are pretty much going to be what we see here on our bore camera. So there is some good news, because lately I've been posting scoring videos, and you just will never know how these cars have been treated throughout their life. This one has 40K. The one that we just had, the 4S, that one had right at 59,000. So you just never know. The low mileage ones sometimes actually have the worst amount of scoring. So just the old components, but not cylinder issues, which is really nice. So it does qualify at the moment for an IMS solution. As long as everything looks great under the sump, and also those cracked coils get replaced so we can straighten out our RCATs, we would advise replacing the injectors due to the imbalancing. But with the cracks that we see, that's an issue. So these little black brown bits, that's our timing chain material. So we do have some timing chain guide wear. I believe this customer might want to do that. If we do lower the engine, that would be a good thing to do at the same time. Here's our filter, what that looks like. So not really any metal, just really some plastics and some timing guide debris that we see, those black spots right there. That's a full indication that the timing chain guides are wearing. And some of it is somewhat normal, but we definitely don't want to see too much. We would definitely advise on our next oil change to inspect the filters and to make sure that debris is gone on the next change, but definitely more than we like to see. Number one thing that is a problem on these is going to be your cylinders or your intermediate shaft bearing. Well, the most common thing to go is going to be the cylinders. That's like the number one issue that we see. You're either going to get one with scoring or you won't. And out of the 5 that we had, 3 of them had scoring. And that's normally not always the ratio. Sometimes it's out of 4 we have 2 or 1. So I would guesstimate about 50-50. So yeah, on this one you can see that the bump stops, they're just broken off. There's nothing there. So yeah, this strut, it's pretty much just relying on the spring coil to do the job. So eventually it'll actually take out the control arms and bushings, because the strut is not doing its job, and then it destroys the links, etc. So that's something that we would do. The cables, they're original on this one. We noticed 3rd and 4th had a little bit of notchiness in it. A lot of times these will stretch, they start having issues. So we will recommend adjustment and really replacing them, because they do start having problems. They start to get play and starts to come apart in this area. I mean, they are 25 years old. 48th month, 12. These are over 10 years old, 14-year-old tires. Car sat for quite some time because the tread is good, but the tires are dry rotted. Same thing for this one. This is actually an 11. So yeah, the front ones were 11 and the back one is a 12. So yeah, we definitely want to replace these sooner than later. But overall, the spark plugs, that was one other thing that I didn't show. They were replaced at some point. That's a good indicator right here when you don't have scoring, because it's not burning oil. And I'll show you what one looks like when there is scoring and burning oil, like the 4S that we checked. Now here's an example from the 4S that we did. Look at this, all cooked on oil. That's from the cylinder scoring oil blow by. You definitely don't want to see that. That's a bad sign. The injectors we're going to recommend replacing if we're going to do all this. Might as well get all those components replaced at the same time and just refresh this engine, and she'll be ready to go for another 20 years. Hopefully it won't have any issues down the road. Finishing up with the pre-qualification, and we noted that the flywheel clutch system is warped. This is all the cooked oil that is leaking from the rear main seal. It's just cooked up everywhere, and we need to take care of that once we remove that flywheel, see where it's coming from. Rear main seal, all that oil collecting in there and mixing with the dust. So that's what the condition is here with the oil, as far as the oil leak. So we'll tackle that at the same time. Here's our clutch disc and pressure plate, and here's what I'm talking about. 180, we can see that shiny area on the edge, and then the rest. Someone definitely burnt this clutch up, overheated it to the point of warpage, and this is why we have all this blue and unevenness. So yeah, that's what happens when you rev up and slowly let go of the clutch and go really high. You just destroy the whole system, and it could be in a short period of time. If you don't have proper clutch driving habits, you will destroy your clutch. Thank you for watching. We'll make a follow-up video once we install these components and actually show what it looks like installed. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.